Are you ready?
I guess.
I'm ready. If you're
know.
ready.
It's been 3 months. I don't know.
Not quite.
Just
No,
about.
not quite. About 2 months.
It's been March.
2 months. March, the middle of March. Yeah. It just feels like 3 months.
Feels forever.
Right?
Hey, y'all. Well, I hear that train a-coming. It's rolling around a bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. But I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. That time keeps dragging on.
And on and on and on. So does this quarantine.
But that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy.
Don't ever play with guns.
But I shot a man in
Did you ever listen to your mama?
just to watch him die.
I'm thinking he never did.
When I hear her whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry.
All right, let's hear you play that guitar. It's been a while.
Suey!
Don't forget the suey.
My Aunt Shirley likes that part. Well, I'll bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can be free. But those people keep a-moving, and that's what tortures me.
Is that really what tortures you?
And what tortures me is sitting at home for months on end, not playing
That's
a gig.
right. That's right. We haven't worked in 2 months, and we are ready to get back out there and play.
Sure are.
And we've had lots of requests while we've been in, and we haven't really done like a formal online show. And so we took all the requests that we got, and we made a list, and we've got a whole set for you tonight. We're going to do those for you tonight. And if you're listening and you've got a request of your own, you can message in to us or comment. And the next time we do one of these, hopefully we're going to make it a weekly thing,
At
right?
least.
Going to try not to be too lazy. We've been pretty lazy during this past couple of months. Forced. I caught up in my sleep, that's for sure. But anyway, we're going to sing some of these songs, and we've tagged some of the people that we saw your requests online that you asked us for, and we're going to do those tonight for you.
To the best of our ability.
Yeah, some of these requests we haven't ever done or haven't done in a long time. So I told him, I said, you know what? It's like a regular show. We're always willing to try, and if it's a train wreck, I got my whistle and I'm ready. Oh yeah, we can do that. Yes, we also have PayPal and Venmo because we aren't working. And if you do feel obliged to send us a tip for watching our show, and if you enjoy our music, it is certainly not required at all.
We're just about broke from buying all the food we've been eating.
I think we're gonna, we haven't, I think our van is getting like 52 days to the gallon though.
At least.
We don't go anywhere, we just eat. We're gonna have to use any tip money that we get to start back on our Planet Fitness gym routine. So. But yeah, going right across the bottom of the screen is our PayPal and our Venmo info, as well as our P.O. box. If you're old-fashioned like us and you just mail checks out, we still take checks too.
We take check, cash, food, anything. Food stamps.
We had never gotten food stamps. We're certainly not.
I shouldn't have mentioned that now that we get a lot of.
Send us food stamps. We'll use them.
Hey, whatever.
Can the pizza parlor down the road take food stamps?
I don't know. We'll find out.
We have sure kept them in business, haven't we? Hey, we've got lots of songs to sing.
A bunch. So if you'd shut up.
So grab you a drink. He just told me to shut up.
I said if. It was just
a suggestion?
It was a query.
Oh, okay. All right. So grab you a drink. Grab you a drink. I've got mine. Woohoo! Red Solo Cup.
Huh, how we do that? We do country, honey.
I love Toby Keith, though. You know I love Toby Keith.
I know.
Yeah. So grab you a drink, settle in with us, and listen to some real country music with us. 2Country4 Nashville.
Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison.
That's where I'd want to stay.
And I'd let that lonesome whistle. Hadn't heard that in a while.
It's been a while.
I'll give you another shot. I guess we'll have to let your lonesome whistle finally blow our blues away.
Oh, man.
Hey, everybody.
That
We're
is
coming
fun.
at you. We are in the Bunkhouse. John and
Yep.
Donette, Van
Yep.
Cleve's Bunkhouse. They've graciously been letting us social distance here.
Yeah.
I guess you call it.
Yes.
And we
We're
are
about
so
tired
grateful.
of
We've
it.
had a ball here.
We have.
Next week we'll probably be back at the house.
So we'll be
And,
back in Franklin, and out here, we're out in the beautiful boonies and sticks, so they call it. And so we don't have internet
Can't
signal
do live.
to do live.
Yeah.
So we're actually pre-recording this one, but then hopefully the one
Maybe next
starting
week will be
next
live.
week will be live
We'll
because
see.
we'll be back in Franklin, and we'll have regular internet.
Yeah.
So we should be able to do it. So yeah, we'll see.
Well, we're playing live, so
We are playing live, yeah.
hey, it's live to us. It's live to us, man. I tell you what.
Yeah, and screw ups and everything are going to be all live. So yeah.
Let's
Funny.
do Miss Gale's next.
Miss Gail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Miss Gail Foster, she wrote in and said that she would love to hear some Merle Haggard. She wants Silver Wings. Here you go, Miss
Well, you
Gail.
do that one.
Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines
Headed somewhere in flight. They're
taking you away and leaving me lonely.
Oh, silver wings, slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride.
Because you locked me out of your mind, left me standing here behind.
Oh, silver wings, shining in the sunlight, roaring engines, headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Oh, silver wings, slowly fading out of sight.
I wonder how many people out there are dancing.
I hope so.
Why don't you play something? We'll let you get up from the couch and dance around the living room a little bit. Oh, I see a few of you. Not really. I know a few that probably are, though, for sure. So you can still play.
Maybe.
Good job.
Don't jinx it. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride.
Because you locked me out of your mind, left me standing here behind. Swimming in the sunlight, roaring engines,
headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Oh, silver wings, slowly fading out of sight. Oh, silver wings, slowly fading out of sight. Slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings.
Silver Wings, Merle Haggard
we
for
remember how to do
Miss
it.
Gail Foster. That was
love
a
it.
good job. You did a great job. You know, while I'm
Totally faking it.
While we're, you told me you didn't. Oh, sorry. Your hair. You fixed your hair.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, you fixed your hair.
Yeah.
How many times have you fixed your hair in these 2 months since we've been home
twice.
quarantined?
This
Twice?
one other time.
One other time?
Yeah, we did a video. I don't know if some of y'all probably saw it. We did a video for Miri Malaysia Country Music Fest in Miri.
Yeah.
They called us up and wanted us to do a little show for them a few weeks ago. So we got up and I did the hair and we did the whole thing.
Well, I remember one more time that you did the hair and you got up early and did it because Manuel.
Oh, that's right. We did. Yeah.
Manuel likes for you to do
That's right.
your
We
hair.
went,
when
we
you
went
come see
to
Manuel.
social distance with Manuel.
We went to pick up masks. He made
He
us
was missing
masks.
people, and we wanted to get our masks, so we went to see Manuel. So I had to do my hair for him too.
And those of y'all that don't know who Manuel is the fashion designer for so many of the country
he made
music
all Porter
stars
Wagner
forever
stuff
and ever
and
ago.
Johnny
So-
Cash and Marty Stewart,
And
Porter
still,
Wagner.
at 86 years old, is still
Yeah.
working every day.
And it's
making
this isn't the
custom
first time
posts.
he's made masks either. Did you know he made the Lone Ranger's mask?
What?
Oh yeah, Clayton Moore, Lone Ranger. He made that mask too. Yeah, so he's an old hand at
Oh,
making
he's
masks.
yeah. Except this time he had to cover up people's mouths.
Yeah, he had to cover up this
instead
part
of their
instead of the- yeah.
eyes. Yeah, I
But-
see that.
He's good. He's talented. He can handle it.
Wow.
So-
Well, you know what? I think that does Manuel have brown eyes?
I don't know.
I have
You
to
do.
go- I do, yeah, but I'm talking about brown-eyed, handsome men. And
I know you are.
my baby here has the bluest and most beautiful eyes.
Aw.
Aw, you haven't gotten many. He hasn't got many compliments during this 2 months. So,
one.
so here's one. However, the next request is from Rick Brown.
Thank you, Rick.
And Rick says,
I hardly ever do this song, so I'll probably screw it up since I haven't played in 3 months. But
I don't
I'll
think
try.
anybody will care if
I'll
you
try
screw
it
it
and
up.
see.
But
It's
it's
Waylon,
Waylon,
so,
yeah.
Denver will like
Yeah,
this song too.
Yep.
Flying across the desert in a TWA, I saw a woman walking across the sand. She'd been walking 30 miles en route to LA to get a brown-eyed handsome man. Her destination was a brown-eyed handsome man. Milo Venus was a beautiful lass. She had the world in the palm of her hand. But she lost both her arms in a wrestling match to get a brown-eyed handsome man. She fought and won herself a brown-eyed handsome man. Way back in history, 3,000 years, back ever since the world began. Well, there's been a lot of good women shed a tear for a brown-eyed handsome man. That's what the trouble was, a brown-eyed handsome man. Well, a beautiful daughter couldn't make up her mind between a doctor and a lawyer man. Well, the mother told the daughter, go out and find yourself a brown-eyed handsome man, just like your daddy was a brown-eyed handsome man. Arrested on charges of unemployment, he was sitting in the witness stand.
How timely.
The judge's wife called up the district attorney, said, you free that brown-eyed man. You want your job, you better free that brown-eyed man. Way back in history, 3,000 years, back ever since the world began. Well, there's been a lot of good women shed a tear for a brown-eyed handsome man. That's what's the trouble, was a brown-eyed handsome man.
You got it. You made it through.
Close.
You made it through. And
Close.
Rick Brown has been asking for that one for more than 2 weeks now. I mean,
Oh, yeah?
ever since the beginning of this, he said, brown-eyed handsome man, do it.
I love the song. We just don't get requests for it
We
much, so I don't
so,
ever do it.
Yeah.
But I need
We
to
have to change
do it
that.
more.
Yeah.
Come to more shows, Rick.
My daddy
Do it for
is
you.
a brown-eyed handsome man.
Oh.
Yeah, but I do love your blue eyes. I'll take them. I'll take them. And
I like
speak.
your brown eyes. But
Aw,
don't-
you gonna do
No,
brown-eyed
it's
girl?
not a segue.
I love
It's
brown-eyed
not a
girl.
segue. No, it was not a segue.
You my.
We're doing country.
Brown-eyed girl. You my. Oh,
It's not on the list.
it's not on the list.
We got people waiting to hear their song.
nobody
They've been
asked
waiting for
brown-eyed
months
girl.
here.
All right, was talking about blue.
Blue.
Blue eyes?
Blue.
Yeah, and I'm not going to do Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. But who asked for this one? This one is Shauna. Shauna Dennis asked for this song, and she's up in Missouri.
Shauna Lee Ann Dennis.
Shauna Leanne.
Don't leave out. That's the
yeah,
most
her
important
middle.
part.
Yeah, Shauna's middle name is Leanne, so that's awesome. We like bonded just like that.
Yeah.
because we're both.
They
Leannes.
make friends. I reckon.
So Shauna said she wants to hear this song, Hank Williams Jr.'s Blues Man. Now, who else did this one? George Jones did it.
She misses the intro. I did the intro.
I know it was really pretty, but I was
Alan
just gonna-
Jackson.
Alan Jackson.
George Jones.
George Jones.
Dolly Parton did it. They did do it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll be Dolly.
Okay. He's just a singer, a natural born guitar ringer. He's kind of a clinger to sad old songs. He's not a walk behind her. He's a new note finder, but his name's a reminder of a blues man that's already gone. So he started drinking. Took some things and messed up his thinking. Yeah, he was sure sinking when she came along.
Me?
He was alone in the spotlight. Not too much left inside. She changed late all one night when she sang him this song. She sang, "Hey baby, I love you. Hey baby, I need you. Hey baby, you ain't got to prove to me you're some kind of macho man. You wasted so much of your life running through the dark nights. Let me shine a little love light down on this blues man." He got so sick from speeding, all the things they said he was needing. If he's keeping pleasing all of his fans.
Oh, you please them all.
He got cuffed on dirt roads. He got sued over no shows. She came and took all that old load down off this blues man.
And he sang,
Hey baby, I love you too. Hey baby, I need you. of this traveling band. Not really.
I know you never get tired.
I'm over 40 years old.
Yeah, and then some. Nights would be cold now. I shouldn't talk.
If you hadn't stuck it out with this blues man.
How old are you again?
I'm over 40 years old now.
Well, that's true.
Nights would be so cold now if you hadn't her out with this blues man.
I won't tell him how old you are because my birthday's coming up soon.
I just had one last week.
Yeah, yours was last
And hers
week.
is, well,
Mine is.
today. We'll probably air this on
Are we
Saturday.
going to air this on Saturday? Yeah,
I'll
we'll
bet.
probably air this on Saturday.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Thursday night, if you're wondering. Mm-hmm. We don't hide nothing. We're real country. Everything's up for grabs here.
Well, my birthday is Saturday, so whether we post this on Friday or Saturday, or you happen to see it on Sunday or a year from now, yeah, it doesn't matter at all. But I'm not much younger than he is, so I can't talk about his age too much.
And I don't have, now I should
Oh, watch it! I'm wearing a hat for that reason.
She's covering it up.
I'm wearing a hat because
She hasn't made it to the beauty parlor several months.
yeah,
since
several months
December.
now. Thanks. Yeah, I need to go see Amanda. I need to go see Amanda.
The
But you
old
know
gray
what?
married saint, well, she
Stop.
used to be. Never mind. I didn't say
You
that
know
out
what
loud,
though?
did I?
It's kind of funny though. I'm not hating
Oh, no, you got
my
the-
new quarantine color.
You
at
got the
all.
Bonnie Raitt thing.
I
on.
know.
It's
I
kinda
got
cool.
this skunk stripe,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna take my hat
You're
off
not?
because no, then I'll have
All right.
hat hair.
Well, let's-
but I'm not hating my quarantine hair
Ah, you
color
look
at
great.
all. So, but
I think she's pretty.
I'm gonna get it recolored. Believe me, I am.
Who on this one? Oh, Miss Marnie Hall.
Joy.
Joy Hall.
Yeah, Joy Marnie Hall. All right, so Joy
can't
Marnie, I know, that's all right. Joy, I brought my glasses, but I really don't want to put those on. But
got my new
in
Buddy
case we
Holly
need
ones. I
to,
gotta wear them.
ooh, we might need to pull those out. Yeah, because your other ones broke, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Ah, that's right. We'll have to tell
So I
that
got
story.
reading glasses.
Okay, so Joy Marnie Hall wrote in and said that she wants this. I know that David Houston wrote it, but didn't?
No, he did it.
Oh,
Who
okay,
did it?
he did it too. Okay,
He did it. I don't know who wrote it. But
Oh,
he really did. Yeah.
okay. I was thinking
You
that.
don't know.
No, I was. Sorry.
If it's not Air Supply,
You know who I know Air Supply didn't do it because I would know. I would know that. I was thinking that Ray Price did it. No?
No,
Okay, I'm wrong.
you're way wrong. I can sing this like Air Supply if you want it, though.
No, I don't want you to sing it like Air Supply. I'm not sure I'd want that. No.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay. So Joy Marnie Hall wants this David Houston song, Almost Persuaded. She said it's her dad's favorite.
Last night, all alone in a bar room. Not last night. I met a girl with a drink in her hand.
You couldn't even change it to last month, could you? No.
She had ruby red lips and cold black hair and eyes that would tempt any man. Then she came and sat down at my table, and as she placed her soft hand in mine, I found myself wanting to kiss her.
Aw.
For temptation was flowing like wine, and I was almost persuaded to strip myself of my pride. Almost
Persuaded.
to push my conscience aside. Then we danced and she whispered, I need you. take me away from here and be my man. Then I looked into her eyes and I saw it, a reflection of my wedding band. And I was almost persuaded to let strange lips lead me on. Almost persuaded, but your sweet love made me stop and go home. But your sweet love made me stop and go home.
Did you see Jay and Kathy out there
I
waltzing?
did. I could see him. He was doing that hat thing.
He was taking the hat off and twirling
It was
around.
awesome. I saw
We could
John and
just
Donette
see
go
you.
across.
We could see you doing
Yeah.
that. I know it. I love it. We miss all of our friends and our family and everybody that we haven't seen in a couple of months.
Way too long.
You're not wearing a wedding band. I was going to ask you
I
because
don't wear it when I play.
you do have this ring on,
gotta
and
have that.
everybody always asks you how your finger's doing, and a lot of people ask you if it's healed or if it's healing.
Well, it won't heal because
No.
what happened to it? I broke a ligament, busted a ligament in here. It holds the tendon down. So I have to have something on there to mimic that. So I wear this little silicone rubber band wedding ring thing
Yeah.
and around there. And that's why it looks kind of purple sometimes.
So you're just married on the pointer finger.
I'm wondering, I'm married here. The one that counts. I point at you. That's right. But it's doing all right. It's actually, it'll be doing better if we get back to playing a little more because
Yeah.
it's better when I play all the time. It gets stiff when I'm not playing. So
Yeah.
I need to keep doing what I was doing.
Yeah, it actually works better when
Yeah.
the more you move it around. So. Okay, so the next song is, this is funny because we got to do a little Freddy Fender. And you remember the guys we met on the ship that love Freddy Fender?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse and Turtles.
Jesse and
Well,
Turtles.
you call him Turtles.
Yeah, I call them Turtles. We met these guys and Jesse.
Sad I don't even remember his real name.
Jesse,
now. It's Turtles.
I just call them Turtles.
Yeah.
Jesse comes up and says, "Hey, I'm Jesse." And I asked the other guy, I said, "What's your name?" And he said, "Turtles." And I went, "Turtles?"
I think it was like Jose. It's
I
something
don't
real easy.
know what it
but
was.
She blew it.
And I said, "Turtles?" And he laughed. He goes, "You can call me Turtles." And so for the rest of the cruise, his name
liked
was
it.
Turtles. So Jesse and Turtles always want to hear some Freddy Fender.
Hey, this song's really good for these days, right?
Oh gosh, yeah, really.
Wasted days and
And
wasted
wasted
nights.
nights.
I have left for you behind. For you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue? Don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, pray for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue? And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue?
Yay, that's for Jesse and Turtles.
I did a short version because I want to do another one. Because there's two
really?
of them, I want to do 2 Freddy Fenders. Yeah.
Oh.
Because I like this one. A lot of people like this one.
Okay.
I like to dance to this one.
Okay. You got it. Who am I to say no? Do I ever tell him no? I never tell him no. Watch it. I saw that.
If it brings you happiness, when I wish you all the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. But if it ever breaks your heart, if the teardrops ever start, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls.
En español, por favor.
Si te quiere de verdad y te da felicidad, te deseo lo más bueno para los dos. Pero si te hace llorar, a mí me puedes hablar y estaré contigo cuando triste estás. I'll be there at any time. You'll need me by your side to drive away.
Come on, Freddy Fender.
Every teardrop that you cry. But if he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you, and I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. I'll be there before the next teardrop falls.
See, you got your way.
Ah, well,
He always
Good.
says he never gets his way.
not much.
Oh, man. All right, so that's for Jesse and Turtles. Okay, so Katie Rumbaugh up in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
And her daughter, Reba.
Reba. Hi, Reba.
Katie wants to hear some Dukes of Hazzard theme song. And, of course, that's another Waylon Jennings tune. So we got lots of
Denver.
Waylon
There you go, man.
fans out there. So,
Denver
yeah.
just says Waylon all the time.
Yeah,
He don't care.
Denver
As
doesn't
long
care.
as Waylon,
Denver's
he's
like,
good.
whatever. Just Waylon. So here you go, Katie, and hi, Reba. Can't wait to see you in July.
Just a good old boys, never meaning no harm. At least all you ever saw been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Some say the mountains might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way, the only way they know how. Well, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Well, I'm a good old boy.
Are you?
You know my mama loves me. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
She does. Happy Mother's Day, Billy
But
Faye.
she don't understand. They keep showing my hands and not my face on TV. Making their way, the only way they know how. Well, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boys, they wouldn't change if they could. Oh, they're fighting the system like two modern day Robin Hoods.
Okay, now stop. Because if I don't stop him,
What?
he'll keep going on Waylon Jennings, and we have a ton of
Whatever.
requests. So
It's not fair.
I know it. He
Not
would
fair.
do Waylon Jennings for 4 hours if he could. At
Yeah,
least 2.
let's do that one night.
Yeah, at least 2.
We should do a Waylon Wednesday.
A Whaling Wednesday.
Remember our buddy Larry Fleury? He always has a Whaling Wednesday. Mm-hmm. We should do a Whaling Wednesday show.
Mm-hmm. Denver would like that.
Yeah, Denver would like it. Larry'd like it.
Yeah.
A bunch of people like it. Most everybody would like it. Camilla, everybody.
Ah, that's right. Hey,
I can
Camilla.
name a bunch that would like it.
Oh, lots of people out there love Waylon. I love Waylon.
I just don't like it all night long for
I
some
didn't
reason.
know who he was when I met him. I wish I would have known who he was because
we're gonna tell that story.
Okay, well, I got to actually meet him one day and I didn't know who he was. So it's like, oh, cool. He was really nice though.
Moving right along.
Okay, so Reba and Katie
got like
have
24 songs to
one
do.
more request.
Oh, I get two too?
Yeah, and they get two. Well, there's two of them.
There's two of them.
There's two of them. So they each gave a request, or Katie gave a request for the two of them. So I don't know how much Reba got in there. So
Maybe this is Reba's.
maybe, I don't know, but I know Katie likes
I
it too.
feel so bad, I've got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind
Where?
on Blue Bayou. Saving
nickels, saving dimes,
working till the sun don't
shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. Amen to that.
I'm going back someday. Come with me to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails that float. If I could only see
That familiar sunrise
through sleepy eyes,
how happy I'd be.
gonna see my baby again. Gonna be with all of my friends.
I can't wait.
Maybe I'll feel better again
Yes.
on Blue Bayou.
We'll all feel better.
Saving
nickels, saving dimes.
Sentiment. Working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday. Come one day to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails that float. If I could only see
That familiar sunrise,
through sleepy eyes,
how happy I'd be.
oh, that girl of mine by my side, the silver moon and the evening tide.
Oh, some sweet day, gonna take away this hurting inside.
Well, I'll never be blue, my dreams come true. Oh, Blue Cha-cha-cha.
That's great.
Cha-cha-cha.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so I have got to excuse myself from the camera view as I have a prop for the next song.
And of course, y'all all know that it's not for her. She has no props for herself. They're all for me.
So you can tell them.
Joy, joy, pants on fire.
Tell them what we're gonna do.
All right, Miss Nadine Townsend, she's asked for one of my heroes. I love singing Buddy Holly. She just keeps making me put. They're right there, right there.
Oh, I see them.
You need your glasses to find my glasses. She's gonna make me wear the Buddy Holly glasses. Cool thing is, I just got some Buddy Holly reading glasses, so
Okay, so
they
yeah.
actually work.
So on the
for me,
ship,
so.
on the ship, I had this pair of Buddy Holly glasses in our props.
They're not really thick
And-
enough, though. I need some better ones. The frames aren't really.
Yeah, they're
They're close, but
we had some really cool ones, but they you couldn't really see out
broke
of them.
them.
And I didn't break them.
You
I
did
just
break 'em.
opened them up one night at a show.
That's called breaking.
And they were already broken.
They were in your bag. You carry your bag. You broke them. You broke my glasses.
That's really rude. Not even gonna.
I
do
forget.
that.
I mean, you bought them, so I guess you can break them. So.
I bought these too.
I can see out of these. That's awesome.
Hey, that's cool.
Except not this far.
That's
It'd be
cool.
this far. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
There we go.
so Miss Nadine Townsend wants to hear some Buddy Holly.
We'll do a little bit here.
Okay.
All my loving, all my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy.
Oh boy.
When you're with me, oh boy.
Oh boy.
The world could see that. All my life I've been waiting. Tonight there'll be no hesitating, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy.
Oh boy.
The world could see that. Stars appear in the show. You can hear my heart a cold, and a little bit of love makes everything right. And I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All my loving, all my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy.
Oh boy.
When you're with me, oh boy.
Oh boy.
The whole world can see that.
Oh boy. Are you gonna keep going?
If you knew Peggy Sue, then you know why I feel blue without Peggy. My Peggy Sue, well, I love you, girl. Yes, I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue, with a love so rare and true, Peggy. My Peggy Sue, yes, I need you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty Peggy Sue. My Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl. Yes, I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue, with a love so rare and true, oh, Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl. Yes, I need you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, pretty Peggy Sue, oh Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl. Yes, I need you, Peggy Sue. Oh, yes, I love you, girl, and I want you, Peggy Sue.
I love it. Hey, I like your new glasses.
You like 'em?
Yeah, can you see?
Well, I can read out of them
Yeah,
anyway.
you kind of look nerdy in them, but I like nerds.
Nerdy.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
I like nerds.
There goes that. She burned that compliment she did earlier up. It's gone now. So there we go.
It's so funny because somebody else was saying the other day how you look so totally different, like two different guys when you have your hair down as to when you have your hair up. So it's like I have, and then
Well, she
you
doesn't
put
get
on,
tired of me, nerds.
You put
She's
on
fast that
glasses
way.
and you look like nerdy, and then you put on a cowboy hat and you look cowboy, and then you do this, and our granddaughter Paisley calls this handsome hair. Handsome hair. Paisley's
Yeah,
like,
the other day.
ooh, you have handsome
Handsome
hair. Put your hat on.
Hey, I'll take that. That works for me.
I know. So he has all kinds of looks, so that's fun. But
Hey.
that one was for Miss Nadine. And speaking of having all kinds of looks,
I know. We met these guys on the ship. And we just started calling them the Hey Good Lookin girls.
Hey, Good Lookin girls.
Every night they wanted to hear Hank sing.
Yeah, so this
Hey,
goes
Good
out to Miss Nancy Lauderdale
Miss Nancy.
and all the Hey Good Lookin gals.
Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Oh, little hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot board and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free, so if you wanna have fun, come along with me and sing, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Well, I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time and me? With no more looking, well, I know I've been tookin'. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my dead bug over the fence and buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. Keep it heavy, covered with age, 'cause I'm writing your name down on every page, singing, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me? Yeah.
You're Hey Good Looking gals.
Hey, Miss Nancy.
I love
Tell all the
it.
gals I said hey.
Yeah, thanks, Miss Nancy.
They're good looking.
Aw, they are. Hey, we are finally going to do a song that I get to start it off.
About like a real show, ain't it? Oh, I didn't say that out loud.
How long have we been doing
Yeah.
this now?
Yeah, that's about right.
How many people out there are going, yep, that's right.
They know. They all know.
Okay, well,
She does about 1 hour, maybe, on average.
that's my track record.
It's horrible.
Well, here's one that we got a request for, and this is from Doug. And Doug, I've never learned how to say your last name. I'm going to try it, but I think it's Doug Gunlock. And he asked for this one, and I'm going to throw it out there, though, because this one is on our album as well. And it's on the album because Jay Hargrove actually asked us to record this because this is one of his favorites. And, of course, it's a waltz. And this is Freebird. And if you've never heard it, it's Leonard Skinner.
What?
Yeah. We do some of his songs sometimes.
And don't worry, folks. We do it. We do it real country style like God intended. No, I love Leonard Skinner.
I know, but you glazed over the fact that I said we do some of his songs.
Yeah.
You're used to it, aren't you? I did it one time.
Trying to save you.
I didn't know, though. I did it. I said, we
Come on.
do one of his songs. He goes, it's not a he, it's a group. So, oops.
What I'm working with here, folks.
All right, Doug, this is for you. And Jay, we know you'll enjoy it, too. If I leave here tomorrow, would you remember me? For I must be traveling on now. There's places I've got to see. This bird you can't change. This bird you can't change. My babe, it's been a sweet love. This feeling I can't change. Please don't take it badly. Lord knows I'm to blame. If I stayed here with you, love, it wouldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you can't change. This bird you can't change. This bird you can't change. If I leave here tomorrow, would you remember me? Aw,
Nice.
I like that. Thank you so much.
No?
No.
You gotta fly free, bird, yeah.
He always wants to take off on that guitar solo after that song.
give up.
So, you know, if you don't have our album, if you've just, or if for some reason you're finding us for the first time with this video, you can go to our website, www.2Country4Nashville.com, and you can find our music and place an order or find out how to contact us. We prefer to sell our physical copies of the CD simply because we make more money that way.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
mean, it is available on iTunes. And especially if you're in another country, it's easy to order off iTunes. But if you're able to order directly from us, just know that that helps us a lot more than
Absolutely.
downloading it from
appreciate
any
you.
of the
Plus,
streaming.
you get the cool packaging and everything. We
Yeah,
worked
it's
so
got
hard
cool
designing.
pictures of us in it.
Her and
yeah.
our buddy Randall Sanford.
Randall Sanford.
Yeah. Did all the artwork.
Yeah, and Donna Willoughby did all the photography,
Photography.
and Randall did some of the photography, and yeah, it's really cool. And you know, while we're giving props for people right now, let's give a couple of props for your guitar.
Oh yeah, this one, this guitar, Steve Dickers, my friend Steve Dickers,
Uncle.
up in Guttenberg, Iowa.
I call him Uncle
Uncle
Buck.
Buck. Call him Uncle Buck because on this Telecaster side he goes as Buckocaster 51, and he started doing these sparkle things. I finally got one, and then I got another one.
And then, yeah, and then you want another one.
I want another one. It never ends.
But here's the cool thing. Look what I have.
Matching.
I have the matching tambourine. Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
Yeah, so Uncle Buck, also Steve Dickers, Dickers.
That's right.
In
Look
case,
him up,
in
Facebook.
case he needs some more
He will
work.
make you a guitar.
Uh-huh.
A good one.
And then tell about your lovely strap.
Oh, and Miss Deb Cheplick up at New Eagle, Pennsylvania at the Silver Maple House concerts.
Yes.
She makes these straps
Yes.
for all of us that play there. She only makes them for the people that play
You
there.
can't buy one.
And they just sort of show up in the mail. She won't take a dime for them. And I try to pay her every time, and then she just puts it right back in the tip jar. But it's awesome.
She is awesome.
Love this strap.
She and Steve
She's
are
made me
both
a matching
awesome.
one for my new acoustic I got. It's really cool.
And you got one for your red, white, and blue Uncle Sam
I
guitar.
do, which was made
that
by
she made,
Mr.
that
John Fitzgerald.
made. Yeah.
Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Yeah.
Iowa's got
Do
it
we
going
have
on.
any other shout outs to give or any
well-
sponsors?
No.
No, we have no
But
sponsors.
we would like some. If you would like sponsors.
Would you like to sponsor us?
We would like to get a TV show on RFD TV and we're looking for
Wouldn't
sponsors.
that be fun?
Yeah.
We need a TV show. We need our own TV show so we can have fun and we can have friends on to play
That'd be
and
awesome.
introduce y'all to some cool people. And we don't know how much it costs, so we just want one. So if you would like to make a donation to a possible funding for our new TV show,
Oh, good Lord.
right here across the
Boy,
screen.
that was a gratuitous thing there, wasn't it?
No, we do have PayPal and Venmo, and we do take paper checks as well. If you'd like to make a donation to the cause for starving artists, that's one thing we're not.
We're not starving.
We're not starving.
We probably should a little bit.
We have room to starve.
They were
we have
talking
a
about
lot of
during
room to
this
starve.
whole COVID-19 self-quarantine thing. I kept talking about flattening the curve, and I was like, my curves are not flattening. They're getting bigger and bigger.
None of our curves
All the
are
time,
flattening.
I
No.
don't know anything about flattening the curve.
Okay, so this next request is for Country Bumpkin, and this is for RC and Sharon Bridges.
Cal Smith song.
Do you remember we met these folks, and they have a pet?
They're the ones that got the pet buffalo?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, they have a pet buffalo.
Pet buffalo.
Yes, and it's so cool.
And y'all that know us know that we call our big van that we tour around in the white buffalo.
The white buffalo.
Or white
Yeah,
buffalo.
because he keeps us safe on the road. And yeah.
If I win the lottery, I'm going to buy a big black white buffalo. It's the white buffalo, but it happens to be black.
The black,
we like
white
it black,
buffalo.
But, yeah.
Only
Because we found out if you have a white, high roof van, that people just think you're either a radio station, a karaoke, or a plumber. And we get that all
we
the
got
time.
plumber one time.
We got a radio station yesterday.
We did. We ran into Dollar General yesterday, and this man looks up at our van. He goes, "Hey,
What's 2C4N?
Is that a radio station?"
Yeah, I thought it
We're
was a
like,
radio
"Oh
station."
my gosh!" And then when we got off the ship one time, I was waiting on you to pull up and pick me up, and you pulled up in the white buffalo right out front, and all these people started getting in line behind me. I looked around.
I hope
and the
y'all
lady
enjoyed
goes,
tuning
"Is this
into
a
our
shuttle bus?
storytelling show.
Is this a shuttle bus?"
We've been wanting to play music for 2 months, and now we're just telling stories. But
Okay.
Country Bumpkin.
Okay, Country Bumpkin for RC and Sharon Bridges. Woohoo! Say hi to your pet buffalo for us.
He walked up to the bar and parked his lanky frame upon a tall bar stool. With a long and soft and southern drawl, said, "I'll just have a drink of any glass that's cool." Or how about a glass of anything that's cool?
There you go.
A barroom girl with hard and knowing eyes slowly looked him up and down.
Watch where you're looking.
She thought, I wonder how on earth this country bumpkin found his way to town. She said, "Hello, country bumpkin. How's the frost down on the pumpkin? I've seen some sights, man, you're something.
Where'd you come from, Country Bumpkin?
It was just a short year later in a bed of joy-filled tears, yet death-like pain. Into this wondrous world of many wonders, one more wonder came. That same woman's face was wrapped up in a raptured look of love and tenderness. There it is. As she marveled at the soft and cuddly boy child feeding at her breast. And she said, "Hello, country bumpkin.
I gotta sneeze.
Fresh as frost down on the pumpkin.
I got it.
I've seen some sights, but babe, you're something.
Mama loves her country bumpkin."
40 years of hard work later in a simple, quiet, and peaceful country place. The heavy hand of time had not erased the raptured wonder from the woman's face. She was lying on her deathbed, knowing fully well her race was nearly run. But she softly smiled and looked into the sad eyes of her husband and her son. And she said, "So long, country bumpkin. The frost is gone now from the pumpkin. I've seen some sights and life's been something.
See you later, country bumpkin.
Yeah, she said, so long, country bumpkin.
So long.
The frost is gone now from the pumpkin. I've seen some sights and life's been something.
See you later, country bumpkin. You know, I didn't used to like that song, and the more I hear it, and the more I listen to it, and the story that it tells, it is a sweet and sad song.
Hey, how close are we getting? We our computer thing here, it's like, it's got a thing where every 29 minutes it just shuts off. It quits.
Let me see.
So we've learned we have to get close and then stop and then start again.
And then do a little another stop. So we're going to do this right here. I think I got it. I think so.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah. It happens just like that.
It's very annoying.
I know it is.
Stop, start.
We'll like it when we do live. That'd be much
be
better.
a lot easier.
And then we can actually read all your comments. And we can he won't let me talk hardly anyway. He's not letting me talk.
Well, when we do it live, people can write in and say, hey, would you tell her to be quiet so we can hear some songs?
They wouldn't do that, though. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't do that.
Stay tuned.
I don't think they would do
Hey, it's
that.
next one, Fireball Mike.
Ooh, Fireball Mike.
That's what we call it.
We do call him Fireball Mike.
Fireball Mike.
I love it.
It's
Okay. Fireball Mike.
I don't care who asked for this song. It's Fireball Mike's
It's Fireball
song.
Mike's. Yeah, it's always Fireball Mike's song. Yeah. Tom T. Hall, Faster Horses. For you, Fireball Mike.
He was an old-time cowboy, don't you understand? His eyes were sharp as razor blades, his face was leather tan. His toes were pointed inward from hanging on a horse. He was an old philosopher, of course. I swear he was so thin you could have used him for a whip. He had to drink a beer to keep his britches on his hips. I knew I had to ask him about the mysteries of life. He spit between his boots, he replied, it's faster horses, younger women, older whiskey, more money. Well, he smiled and all his teeth were covered with tobacco stains. He said it don't do men no good to pray for peace and rain. Peace and rain is just a way of saying prosperity, and buffalo chips is all it means to me. I told him I was a poet and I was searching for the truth. I do not care for whiskey, horses, women, or the loot. I told him I was a writer and my soul's all afire. He looked at me and said, son, you are a liar. There's faster horses, younger women, older whiskey, more money. Well, I was disillusioned, if I might say the least. I grabbed him by the collar and I jerked him to his feet. There was something cold and shiny just laying by my head, so I started to believe the things he said. Now my poet days are over and I'm back to being me, as I enjoy the peace and comfort of reality. If my boy ever asks me what it is that I have learned, well, I think that I will readily affirm.
What is it?
Say, son, it's fast horses, younger women, older whiskey, more money. It's fast horses, younger women, older whiskey, more money.
Yeah, that's Fireball Mike. And anybody want to guess why we call him Fireball Mike?
He likes it.
Likes that Fireball.
Older whiskey. Well, it's not. That's not.
And he likes younger women, yeah. But Ashley's younger.
Well, I was gonna say you barely made it in there, but you
Yeah,
did.
I did. I'm a little bit younger than you. Yeah. 1 year and 1 month.
Whatever.
1 year and 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's right. 1 year and 2 weeks.
This feels like a month.
Hey, I'm celebrating my birthday right now.
My birthday was last Saturday, the 25th of April. So she starts celebrating her birthday on the 26th of April.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And
it goes
mine
through
goes
the
till
whole end
May
of May,
31st.
yeah, at least. Yeah, it's a long 2 weeks.
Yay.
It is like a month and a half.
Okay, well, it's time for another Leanne song. And I got a request for this one. Now, I will say that this song always is requested by Trent. Trent always asks for this song. My cousin Steve
He always does.
always asks for this
He
song.
just goes
And
like this.
Yeah, he just goes like that. You look out at the audience and he just says,
Yep.
that one. So, but this song is actually requested this week by Margaret Cox. So we're going to send this one out as a request from Margaret Cox. And it's also for Trent and for my cousin Steve as well. And I'll do my very best.
So will I may screwed up.
Yeah, we haven't done this one in a long time. We haven't done any of these in a long time. Break it to me gently. Let me down the easy way. Make me feel you still love me. If it's just for one more day. Break it to me gently, so my tears won't fall so fast. If you must go, then go slowly. Let me love you till the last. The love we shared, oh, so long. It's such a big part of me. If you must take your love away, take it gradually and break it to me gently. Give me time, oh, give me a little time to ease my pain. If you must go, then go slowly, 'cause I'll never love again. If you must take your love away, take it gradually and break it to me gently. Give me time, oh, give me a little time to ease my pain. Love me just a little longer, 'cause I'll never love again. No, I'll never. Never love
Woo. Good kiss for that.
Oh,
Probably
yay!
the best you ever did that one. That was
Oh,
pretty awesome.
nice, really?
Dang.
Wow, maybe you need to let me sleep till 2 or 3 in the afternoon every day then. So.
Maybe I just need to let you sing more. Let's let them decide.
The other day, I swear, I woke up. And I can't believe he let me sleep this long. But I woke up and it was 3:15 in the afternoon. And I'm like, holy cow. And he said, seriously, I came in there 4 times to make sure you hadn't already died.
I'm worried.
I know, I couldn't believe it. But we are late night owls. We stay up pretty late. But then I'll usually sleep in much later than he does. So, all right. Well, here's a song that this one we're going to send out to Cindy King and Connie Weaver, friends in Texas. And this is Connie's song, and with her husband, and we miss her husband, but this is their song. Oh, you stop it! I'm setting up a pretty little love story here for it.
I'm vamping.
Okay, all right, here you
Forever.
go. Here you go, Connie and Cindy. This is for y'all. I bless the day I found you. I want to stay. And so I beg you, let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one. If you must cling to someone, now and forever.
Time we meet love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be? So never leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you'll always let it be me. Now and forever. I still love that song so beautiful.
much. We used to end every show with that song, probably before George Jones died. We used to
Yeah,
end all
yeah.
our songs. And once George died, we started closing out all of our songs with Who's Gonna Fill
Shows.
Their Shoes.
Closing the shows, not the songs.
Oh, did I say songs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ha, see?
No, I didn't mean to correct you, though. Ooh, that was dangerous.
Close all of our
What
shows.
was I thinking? What was I thinking?
Okay, so is it time for everybody to stand up and stretch? Are you getting stiff on the couch? You need to stand up and stretch. You need a refill of your drink.
Hey, the good thing about this is you know, it's recorded. So when you get it, you know, you can skip through some of that talking stuff if you get tired of it. Don't tell her I said that.
Did you hear me say you need a refill of your drink?
You don't need a refill. Well, we met a young man on the ship, working on the ship this last time. We were down in Galveston. And where's he from?
Oh,
Is it
Philippines?
Philippines, I think? I think Philippines.
Sure.
His name's Farik. Farik Azim.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's Philippines though.
And,
I
he,
don't know, but it's.
He loved us. He loved it because
We
we did.
loved.
Because he asked me one night. He said, "Do you do Ghost Riders in the Sky?" I was like, "Yeah, we can do that." He said, "Oh, please play that for me." He says, "Back home, I'm a cowboy." I said, "Really?" He said, "Well, I'm a motorcycle cowboy."
Yeah.
He's got him a big Harley, and man,
does.
yeah, it's really cool.
cool.
So yeah, we Farik was working in the sushi,
Yes.
bonsai sushi.
Yes.
So every time we passed by there, he'd stop and wave at us, and he was a pretty fun guy, really fun guy. So he's
So Farik, this is for you.
Here you go,
we
buddy.
hope that we get to see you again on a show sometime.
rested as he went along his way. Well, at once somebody heard of red-eyed cows he saw up on the ragged skies.
And up the cloudy draw.
Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their arms were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fire went through him as they thundered through the sky, where he saw riders coming hard.
And he heard them one for cry.
Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-hey.
Those riders in the sky.
Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they gotta ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire.
As they ride under their cry.
As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. Joel, you wanna save your soul from hell, riding on our range? Then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd.
Up crosses in the sky.
Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-hey.
Those riders in the sky.
Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-hey.
Those riders in the sky. Those riders in the sky. Those riders in the Farik, that is for you, Farik. Very cool. Very cool. I miss all our friends on the ship.
I do too.
We make good friends. I mean, you know, you live on a ship for up to 5 months at a time. You get to know people pretty well.
You do?
Yep. I have to live with him.
No, me anyway.
For 5 months. Bunk beds. Bunk beds. Yeah, not one of those luxurious cruise rooms.
I told you before, folks.
But-
It's a tell-all show.
It is, yeah.
We're a real country
Oh, yeah.
and so country that we just tell everything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, everybody.
Well, not everything, because your mom might be watching, so that's good.
Hey, she already saw you in your birthday suit last week, so, you know.
Oh, yes, she made me do that. If y'all saw that naked cowboy guitar thing.
Naked cowboy.
I wasn't naked, but.
I'm going to call him Buck Naked. I think that should be his new stage name.
Well, your birthday's.
Buck Naked.
I might have to have. We're going to have to stage a birthday picture.
No,
for
no.
you.
You keep your camera
Yeah.
away from me.
Leave it to me, I get it.
No, you keep.
Watch out on Facebook on Saturday for a
No.
interesting photo.
No, I don't think you.
I'm gonna make it happen somehow. You need another drink?
The one time you tell me to take a
Yeah,
drink.
really?
Yeah, take a drink, honey. Take a drink.
Wow.
Have another one.
All right, Denver.
Smile.
We got Denver. Well, we've already done 2 wailing songs, 2 or
I know
3.
Denver should be pretty
But-
happy about right now.
Denver wanted some wailing, so he said more wailing. That's what his request was, more wailing. So we'll do some.
Let's see if I can do this. I do have my tambourine down here, but it's down here because you can't see it from the camera.
I looked for trouble and I found it sudden, straight down the barrel of a lawman's gun. I try to run, but I don't think I can. You make one move and you're a dead friend, ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? He slipped the handcuffs all around my back and left me reeling on his steel bell rack. I got a hole in the jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Ain't living all like this, can I, baby? Grew up in Houston off those wayside drives, son of a car hop and some all-night dives. I drove a stock car to an early death. All I remember was a drunk man's breath. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? You know the story about the wheel goes round. Oh, that'll take you to the man down. I guess they had hole in the jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby?
I miss my stomping.
Me I live with Angel, she's a roadhouse queen. Makes Texas Ruby look like Sandra Dee. I wanna love her, but I don't know how. I'm at the bottom of the jailhouse, now ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? A story about the jailhouse run. Don't let them take them. But they got us all in the jailhouse, baby. Ain't living on like this. Ain't living all like this, can I, baby? Ain't living all like this, can I, baby?
Oh, that one's pretty fun.
I love that song. Rodney Crowell wrote that.
Oh, that's cool.
Rodney Crowell song. It's a good one.
So when we used to play with the
good
full
time.
band, you know, when Bill Hullett and Debbie
Oh yeah,
Hullett
oh yeah, Debbie
and
sing
Clay
that.
Hullett would all play with us. Well, Debbie would sing that song when
Yeah.
she was with us,
Yeah,
and
she'd
she
sing
would do
it.
that song, and she played bass
Oh, man.
guitar.
Tear it up,
and
too.
man, she did. That's my favorite. I
Tear it up.
love to hear
Oh,
Debbie sing that song.
Miss those
that's
guys.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah. All right. So you got how about one more, Waylon?
Let's do this.
Our time is.
What we'll do? Let's do Highwayman.
Oh, okay. I
got
thought
that.
you wanted to. Okay,
That's
let
Waylon.
it.
That's all of them.
Oh, Highwayman. Okay.
That's
all
Waylon.
right. All right. Well, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
I was about to say, let it be heard that I
Just
told him
Waylon.
he could do one more Waylon, and he passed. But
No,
he,
I'm just worried about time, man. I mean, we gotta.
you got all the time in the
Uh,
world. They can click pause and go
I might
get
have
him
to go
something
eat
and
dinner
come
or something, you
back
know?
and-
I do.
yeah.
Just thinking about my stomach.
How is your stomach?
It's fat, big, but oh well.
Okay.
We sort of blew our low carb diet for a while because they got a really good pizza place here in White Bluff, so we just been eating pizza.
Yeah,
pretty much.
We've been eating at Pappy's Pizza in White Bluff.
Pappy's Pizza.
Almost every night.
Well, tonight we had Janine's.
Tonight we had Janine's Cafe. We had chicken and dressing.
Y'all remember coming out to Papa Boudreaux's to see us years ago? Janine used to be out there managing and cooking, and she's got her own place in Dixon. And so we've gotten, what did we get the other?
We got meatloaf
last week. And we got chicken and dressing today.
We got chicken and dressing and cream corn and mashed potatoes.
If it made you hungry, you're welcome. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, it cut me off, so I had to fix it again.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back now. So
luckily, she's good at splicing this together.
I can cut
somehow.
and paste. I can do it. Yeah.
Voodoo stuff.
On there to just look like that, and here we're back. Okay, so we're gonna do one more Waylon song, but this is a Waylon and a Willie and a Chris Christopherson and a Johnny Cash tune, and this is requested by Kevin Bartlett, and our friend Toby also loves this song. Toby Smith in Texas. Anyway, he always asks for this song too. And Rowlett, thank you. But anyway, we want to
send really good friends. I don't know.
Want to send out prayers for Toby, by the way, because Toby's going to be having a pacemaker put in not too long. So we're praying for you, Toby. So this is for you as well. And thanks, Kevin Bartlett, for asking for
See if I can.
Highwayman.
Well, I hadn't done this a couple of months.
Yeah, I don't even have to sing on this one.
You'll still hear from her, though.
You'll hear me. Starting with Willie Nelson.
I was a highwayman. Along the country roads I did ride. Sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her bubbles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his life blood on my blade.
Now I hear some Willie.
The bastard hung me in the spring of 25. Oh, but I'm still alive.
I love it when you do Willie.
All right.
How about Chris Christopherson?
I was a sailor. I was born upon the tide. With the sea I did abide. I sailed a scooter out in the heart of Mexico. I went aloft and furled the mainsail up below. And when the yard woke up, they said I got killed. Oh, but I'm living still.
Okay, all you Waylon lovers, here comes Waylon.
I was a down builder. Across the river deep and wide, where still and water did collide. A place called Boulder on the wild Colorado. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. They buried me in that great tomb that knows no sound. Oh, but I'm still around, and I'll always be around and around and around and around and around and around and around.
And you know this is my all-time favorite. Here's Mr. Johnny Cash.
Well, I flew a starship across the universe divide. And when I reach the other side, all right, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can.
I love it.
Perhaps I may become a highway mannequin.
How do you do that?
Or I may simply be a single drop of rain. Oh, but I will remain. But I'll always be around and around and around and around and around and around and around.
Yay, that's awesome. Yep, I love Johnny Cash. I love when you sing and do your impression of any of those awesome singers. But
It's not
Johnny
too,
Cash,
not too nasally, not too whiny. No.
I love love it.
Aren't
I
you
love
20?
it. But I will. I told you this story. I haven't told them. Yesterday, I got to spend time with my grandbabies, and London, the oldest one, she said, "Grammy, do you have any videos? Do you and Chico have any videos?" And so I was like, "Yeah, I guess you haven't ever seen any of our videos and playing." So I pulled up a couple of videos of us, and we always. It's funny, but I guess in all of our shows, we always talk about Johnny Cash, and she was like, "Grammy, who is Johnny Cash? Can you show me a picture of him?" So I Google a picture of Johnny Cash and I show her, and she goes, "Oh," and Paisley, the middle one, she looks at the picture and goes, "Oh, he has handsome hair too."
That's cute.
It's so
That's pretty
cute.
cute.
I know, it's really cute. I love him. It's so fun. All right, so what's next, buddy?
Trent wants some Connie Smith as always. You should do once a day. Every day.
Oh my gosh.
All day long.
Poor Trent.
That's all we've been doing for 2 months.
Once a day.
Every day.
Every day.
All day long. It's
All
like you
day
don't even know
long.
if it's Monday, Tuesday. You don't care. It's just a day.
I have no idea what day it is.
It's the same
I
day
think it's
every day.
Thursday right now that we're recording this, but
It
I
is
have no
Thursday.
idea when you're watching this. But who knows? Who cares? It really doesn't matter.
It just doesn't matter.
Jeez, I'm ready to get this world back and
Me
roll.
too.
I'm ready to go. I got to hit the
Stop
road.
world and let me on.
I miss traveling.
I do too.
Everybody's like, "How in the world do y'all do that? That would make me tired." We love it. We get tired when we don't do something, don't we? So, all right, Trent. So, only because of Trent have I ever learned any Connie Smith, which I love Connie Smith, but I've never learned any of her songs. And so Trent talked me into it, and he's been wanting
He asked
me
for
to
I'll
learn.
Come Running,
I haven't learned that
and
one
I've
yet.
learned it, but she hasn't. So there you go.
That was not very nice.
You've been busy sleeping.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
Anyway, you know how many times, you know how much you sleep?
once a day.
Yeah.
Every day, all night long. That's a good one. When you found somebody new, I thought I never would forget you, for I thought then that I never could. But time has taken all the pain away. Until now, I'm down to hurting once a day. Once a day. All day long. And once a night. From dusk till dawn.
Dusk till dawn.
The only time. I wish you weren't gone. Is once a day, every day, all day long. I'm so glad that I'm not like a girl I knew one
What's her name?
time. She lost the one she loved, then slowly lost her
Crazy.
mind. She sat around and cried her life away. Lucky me, I'm only crying once a day. Once a day. All day long. And once a night. From dusk till dawn.
Dusk till dawn.
The only time.
I
I wish you weren't gone. It's once a day, every day, all day long. It's once a day, every day, all day long. That's for you, Trent. I had to get in a song for you. Actually, that might, you might have two. Well, you got Break It To Me Gently, but that wasn't your request. You wanted Connie, so you get that one too.
He gets a twofer?
He gets a twofer. Yeah,
wow.
He gets a twofer. Oh, okay, we're nearing the end here, aren't we?
I think.
We are. Okay, so we got, now, I don't think next week we can make it this long, can we?
I don't know.
This has been a long night.
What they allow.
I hope y'all are still hanging in.
Y'all let us know.
If you've been listening this far, you're still hanging in. But I think an hour is probably maybe a good time. But, we're not used to singing.
That's like 4 songs.
I can't help it.
4 lousy songs.
We're used to singing 4 hours a night, though, and that's what
you got to make it worth me doing my hair. Come on.
He fixed his hair just for this.
Just for this. I'm going to wash it out after and go to bed. Well, get something to eat and go to bed.
Okay, so when we were...
this one?
Yeah,
All
we're going
right.
to try this one.
Boy.
Because this is for 2 different people.
All
Or
right.
3 different, really. Or maybe 4. All right, so Beatles. No, we do country. That doesn't stop people from asking for Elvis. It doesn't stop people asking for Buddy Holly. And it doesn't stop people... They ask for him too, yeah.
Oh, Van Halen, ZZ Top.
Yeah, and we also get requests for Beatles. And Miss Diane likes the Beatles.
Yep.
And so does Terry. Terry Giardina, we sang for his birthday last week. And he loves the Beatles too. And I told him we didn't get to do a Beatles song for him last week. I told him we'd try to do one. But this one is actually by request for Julia and Brendan. And it's a young couple that we met on the ship. And they came by and asked us if we knew this specific song. And we didn't know it, but Joel said, I love that Beatles song.
I told him I knew it when I was his age. That's what I told him.
He was quite a bit
I
younger
haven't
than
played
us.
it since then either.
And so you went back to the room for several nights and practiced
I worked on it, yeah.
But then we never got to
again.
see him again. And so we are friends with him on Facebook, so I'm going to tag him and hopefully they'll get to see this. But here's a Beatles song for all you Beatles fans. And here's a song that we have never done in public before.
I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd have never been aware. But as it is, I'll dream of her tonight. Da, 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 da. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. I have never known the like of this. I've been alone and I have missed the things kept out of sight, but other girls were never quite like this. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I'm falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Well, I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Falling, yes I'm falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I'm falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Keeps calling me back again.
That is so cute.
It's a good song.
That is the first time
Yeah, Brendan come up and asked for it. He said, they had some songs that were kind of country. And I was like, he named this one. And I said, you're right. That is a pretty good, really good, it's a decent country song.
Yeah,
It's
I
way
like
more
it.
country than some of the country stuff.
Well, before we close out.
I should go over and get that shirt and show them what Daryl and June
Oh,
sent
you
me.
mean go get it?
Yeah.
You mean go get it because you're plugged in.
Since we're talking
All right,
about
so tell them about Daryl and
real
June.
country music.
Tell them about Daryl and June.
Our
in
friends
Australia.
Daryl and June, a lot of y'all know them. They've been on ships with us, and we met them at the Palace. John and Donette had met them downtown Nashville years ago and told them we were playing at the Palace the next morning. And so they showed up, and they're from Australia, all the way from Australia. They have followed us around the world. We had a country music festival we played in Malaysia back about 4 years ago. They showed up out of the blue, just had no idea. And then they've showed up on cruise ships and surprised us. And
They
then
showed up in Nova Scotia.
last year we were up in Nova Scotia, the Hank Snow
Crazy.
Festival, and who comes walking in but Daryl and June all the way from Australia. And they spent a week with us, following us around. It's pretty awesome. But we got a package in the mail yesterday, and among other things, they had a little package that had some stuff for John and Donette. But they had me a shirt. And Daryl wears one of these all the time. I see him wearing his, so he sent me one. I was pretty proud of it. So if you can read that.
I think we can read it.
Yeah.
Listen to real country music.
I 100% endorse this shirt. Yeah. I approve this message.
I love it.
There you go, man.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Thank you,
That's
Daryl. Thank you,
awesome.
June.
Let me tell you something. We have.
Thank you, June. Thank you, Daryl.
Well,
Should have said it like that, huh?
I know, that's right.
Thank you, June.
I love it.
many syllables
We
you
have
put in,
made
June?
so many awesome friends, and through music, and it's just been unbelievable. Something that we could have never done in our regular jobs that
Yeah.
we did for so many years, and which we're very proud and glad that we had all the opportunities we've had. But it is so nice to be living out our dream right now. And
Well, up until 2 months ago.
yeah, we need to get back to that dream. We need to wake up from this nightmare right now. So, but we have
All those people that ask us all the time when we ever take a break, this will make them feel better.
Gosh,
We've hated it,
we
but
don't like breaks.
we get people all the time, when do y'all ever slow down and take a break? We're like, we don't want to do that.
This was a
Well, we
forced
had to,
break,
so.
a forced break, and
Had a
we have
forced
not.
break.
We have not done very.
So all you folks that
well.
wanted us to take a break, you're happy now, right? So you think about it next time. See what you get when you ask for that? COVID-19, whatever the heck that is.
I know. So, well, let me ask you then: are we going to close out with any COVID-19 songs?
Oh man, you're going.
Or
I guess we
'cause
can close
it's-
out with a couple of them.
Yeah, we've got because it is.
She wrote one.
I did. There's there's.
She actually wrote one.
I did. Should we do that one
Or
first?
rewrote one, I guess you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
technically.
You rewrote it. Yeah.
Rewrote it.
I just did new words to a Tammy Wynette classic.
I think pretty sure this was a Bobby Braddock song originally.
Really, is that who wrote it?
D-I-V-O-R-C-E. I think so.
So our friend Carol Warren sends us a message the other night and says, "Hey, a friend of ours, Steve, told a friend of ours named Steve Goodwin.
Goodman.
What was his name?
Steve Goodman.
Steve, no,
Oh,
but Steve Young.
I have
isn't
to look
it?
at Steve Young,
Steve
I think.
Young.
I think that's right, yeah.
Friend of ours named Steve Young said that's a really good song.
He's our new friend. We need to know him better.
But you need to rewrite the words to it for this COVID-19 thing. And so we're like, okay, that's pretty funny. So so we put these words together for you.
Steve put a bug in Carol's ear, and Carol put a bug in our ear. Next thing you know, the bug's on the page. So
Yep.
let's see if we can pull this off here.
We'll try.
Brand new.
Been stuck at home with this man of mine for 2 months today. Don't know how much more I can take of this crap. Please come drag him away. We fuss and we fight and even kick and scream, and every day it gets worse. As long as this keeps up, we're headed straight for a
hope not.
divorce. This COVID-19 needs to go away. All I can do is D-R-I-N-K my blues away. We've washed our hands till they're cracked and dry. So tired of social distancing. Oh, I wish that we could stop this COVID-19. My HUSBNAD gets more worthless each day. Just just sits on the
She wrote
couch and he farts and smells. I hope he showers today.
I did.
Hadn't changed clothes for 2 weeks now, and he's eaten up everything. If this keeps up, they'll have to bring a truck and roll his lazy butt away. This COVID-19 needs to go away. All I can do is DRINK my blues away. We've washed our hands till they're cracked and dry. So tired of social distancing. Oh, I wish that we could stop this COVID-19. Oh, I wish that we could stop this COVID-19. Oh, that's too funny.
We'll have to do it.
I know, we can't get the words
We'll have to do a full
in
take of that just by itself.
just to get it right.
Get it right here.
It's hard to get some of those words in, but it's still funny. Okay, so everybody
Are we doing that one too?
and their mama
Oh, wow.
has sent us this one.
They have.
And this one's been going around the internet on Facebook for sure. And it's these two brothers, I think. There's these two brothers. And they rewrote the words to Kenny and Dolly's.
This is the Bee Gees.
No.
Islands in the Stream.
No.
They rewrote the words to the Bee Gees.
No.
Islands in the Stream.
No, Kenny and Dolly's
Whatever.
Islands in the Stream.
The Bee Gees wrote it. Just saying.
No. So this one, everybody sent it to us. We're like, we're going to have to learn this one. So again, this is our first time in public doing this one.
We kind of.
You think we can do it?
We tweaked it a little bit.
Oh,
we
Lord.
Changed a few things.
You tweaked it? I'm not sure I can get the words
changed
right
a
if
little
you
bit.
tweaked it. Okay. This is going to be...
We'll try it.
This is going to be just a trial with you guys. Thanks for sending it to us. We loved it. It's by Steve Stewart and Don Stewart. They're the ones who rewrote it. Okay.
Baby, you remember when we kiss and hug? We would touch each other without rubber gloves. Now we stay inside. There ain't nothing going on.
Coronavirus showed up, so we can't hug now. Need to buy essentials, but the stores are sold out. Everybody's freaked out. Face masks everywhere we go.
People lost their minds. We just want a vaccination.
No microchip implants, no political conversation.
Stay at home together. Eating takeout with each other.
Social distancing, that is where we are. No one in between. Have to stay this far. Stay away from me. If you're not family, or we'll be quarantined forever. Keep this virus from each other. I wish COVID-19 would just go away. Then I could get a haircut and a real entree where a waiter comes by and asks you what you'd like to have. When we get past Corona, we can take a flight. Watch passengers go crazy when someone reclines. We'll get back in our cars, finally go to bars and a movie. No more rubber gloves, we can finally hug each other. I'll have no excuse
not to
see my mother zooming with
each other.
I had that. Start to lose all this blubber. Social distancing, that is where we are. No one in between. Have to stay this far. Stay away from me if you're not family, or we'll be quarantined forever. Keep this virus from each other. Ooh, stay away from
stay away from me.
Ooh, icky. Social distancing, that is where we are. No one in between. Have to stay this far. Stay away from me. If you're not family, or we'll be quarantined forever. Keep this virus from each other. Social distancing, that is where we are. No one in between. Have to stay this far. Stay away from me. Even family. We've been quarantined forever.
I'm so glad for warmer weather.
I got choked up on it. Oh, it's funny. Those are hard to do.
You're thinking too much.
Those are hard to do.
They're fun.
I'm glad, though, that it's kind of starting to get, lax a little bit. And that...
Thanks for saying enough. She's lost her voice now.
Yeah. How long's it been?
Not long for us.
But I'm glad that we get to go see my mom this weekend for Mother's Day.
Yep.
And so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And hope you have a wonderful weekend with your families. And hope you get to get out and enjoy some sunshine and some family time together. But I guess we're still kind of staying quarantined a little bit and staying social distancing a little bit.
It's your choice.
It's
I got choices.
Oh, man. Okay, so we
If
got...
I quarantine or not.
Oh, no. Are you going to write another one right here?
I hear voices.
I don't know if Billy
I
Yates...
don't listen to them.
I don't know if Billy Yates wants you to rewrite his
Nah,
song.
I wouldn't do that too. I wouldn't rewrite that.
Oh, man. But Chuck Mead and the Grassy Knoll Band...
Yeah, the Grassy Knoll Boys.
Yeah.
You're going to make me try this one.
Well, this is a great one to end on.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
It really is hard.
I might have to wear my glasses.
You can wear your Buddy Holly glasses if you need to. So this one is a rewritten version of I've Been Everywhere. I have to think of the real name now. I've Been Everywhere, man, because it's
Man, oh man. What do I do with you?
It's called I Ain't Been Nowhere, man, because we haven't. Nobody's been anywhere.
Nobody's been anywhere, done
I ain't
nothing.
been nowhere, man.
I got to see if I can
You might
cheat
need
with
the
this
words
one.
for
I
this
might need the
one.
words for this one.
That's too funny.
I don't know. Maybe I can read them.
All right.
Lord have mercy. This is... Like I've always said, she will put you on the spot. That's how I got here.
Well, I mean, we might as well do, because, we've got them.
I did it one night for John and Donette, and I didn't know she was Facebook
She was
Live.
Facebook Living it. I know. I knew you didn't know that.
Didn't know that.
I know.
So, and then everybody started writing on there like I wrote it, and I was like, oh crap. So I had her put Chuck Mead's name on it, and then I contacted those guys and asked permission to do it. And they said, oh sure, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
They're cool.
All right.
So it's Chuck Mead, Martin Lenz, and Mark, I can't remember his name. Mark.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, crap. I know Mark. He used to play bass with us. I can't think now.
You'll have it before
Mark.
you finish.
You know Mark. Everybody knows Mark. Bass player,
Martin and Chuck.
I'll probably bass player.
Yeah.
Well, I was traveling along, playing anywhere I could, when along came a virus and took away my livelihood. Somebody picked it up and spread it worldwide, and now for a while we all have to stay inside. You ask me how I'm doing and if I've washed my hands, and I say, listen bud, I've had about as much of this as I can stand. I ain't been nowhere, man. I ain't been nowhere, man. Been sitting in my chair, man. Growing out my hair, man. Sleeping, I've done my share, man. Oh, I've been everywhere.
I ain't been anywhere, ain't ya?
I'm in the bedroom, bathroom, living room, dining room, attic, basement, just to find an old broom. Hallway, driveway, same place as yesterday. Go cook, read a book, jog around the breakfast with that clean, drink, get a drink from the kitchen sink. Can't think, eyes blink, man, did my clothes stink. I ain't been nowhere, man. I ain't been nowhere, man. Been sitting in my chair, man. Growing out my hair, man. Sleeping, I've done my share, man. Oh, I ain't been nowhere.
You been playing games, maybe? Yeah, we've been playing games.
I've been watching TV.
Yeah? What kind of games you been playing?
Been playing Yahtzee, Jigsaw, Scrabble, and Monopoly, Jenga, Checkers, Cards Against Humanity, Fortnite, Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto 5, Battleground, Batman, Black Ops, Stay Alive, Obstacle Course with your daddy's old golf ball, Mousetrap, Ping Pong, Happy Hour, Zoom Call. I ain't been nowhere, man. I ain't been nowhere, man. Been sitting in my chair, man. Growing out my hair, man. Sleeping, she's done her share, man. Oh, I ain't been nowhere.
What you been watching on the TV?
Everything.
Tell us about it.
I'm watching Netflix, Apple, Disney, and Amazon, YouTube, Roku, Hulu with my jammies on, Tiger King, Schitt's Creek, Maisel, and South Park, Star Wars, Star Trek, Ozarks, Getting Dark, Pornhub, Bathtub, Old Dirty Magazines, Lysol, Quarantine. See what I mean now? I ain't been nowhere, man. I ain't been nowhere, man. Been sitting in my chair, man. Growing out my hair, man. Sleeping, I've done my share, man.
I know someplace you haven't been.
Oh, that's because I don't have no toilet paper. Oh, I ain't been nowhere. Made it. Good Lord.
You made it. Oh my gosh.
That's wordy.
It is wordy. Yeah,
That
but
is
it's
wordy.
fun. It's fun.
It's awesome, though.
Okay, so just to recap, if you've got a favorite song, favorite request that you'd like to hear on our next time that we get together and do this, and who knows when it's going to be, hopefully next week. Hopefully we can make this a regular thing until we get back to work. Just comment to this and let us know, and we'll make a list of requests for next week. And if you want to request, or we've sung your requests, or you just want to reach out and help support us in our career, since we've also been out of work for 2 months now, and hey, we know that everybody's in the same boat as we are, and and I saw that cute meme that says, no, we're not in the same boat, we're in the same storm. We're in the same storm. Everybody's boat kind of travels a little differently.
It's more like we're in the same test tube.
So, but if you find yourself with a little bit extra and you'd like to share it, we would absolutely be grateful, and thank you for your contributions.
We appreciate y'all.
And your tips, you can actually go right here at PayPal. We are at PayPal. We're also at Venmo. Or our
I'm impressed you
mailing
can do
address.
that.
I know, isn't that cool? Thank
See,
you.
when we're seeing it, it's backwards, and she did it the right way. That's very good.
Yeah.
I would have got lost.
So even our mailing address is on there if you'd like to just write us a paper check. We take paper checks, don't we? Yeah.
Take paper money. I take coins. I love coins.
He loves
Put
coins.
them in my bag. That's my money. I get to keep that.
Don't mail him a bunch of coins, though, please.
Billy Dedrick, are you listening? He used to bring me a roll of
We
quarters
do need
all the
to
time.
do laundry. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, they'll
because
do
you do
laundry.
have to have quarters for laundry, so
Yeah.
that is helpful.
I'm going to
Yeah.
have to go buy some tomorrow and go do laundry.
Hey, Daryl and June sent us some Canadian money.
They
yesterday.
did. In our care package with that T-shirt,
Yeah,
they sent us
some leftover
they
Canadian
left over Canadian money from last year when they came to see us.
And now it doesn't
Which
look like we're going to get to use it.
we don't get to use this year because we can't go.
We
but,
may not
oh
get
well.
to go to Canada.
It'll still
this
spend
year.
next year.
That's right. Yeah. We have had a great time with y'all tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
I can't wait to get on here and read all your comments.
We have the best family out there.
We do.
You guys aren't fans, you're family to us. So
You
thank
really
y'all so
are.
much for keeping up with us. And hey, please feel free to share with your friends too that don't know us. We'd love to get some more fans.
Yes,
love
we
it.
would.
So-
yes.
so send
And
them
don't
on.
forget about our great idea for a TV show. We need a
Yeah,
sponsor.
yeah, if you know
Wouldn't that
somebody
be fun
that's
with
just,
somebody that's
dirt.
really got some.
Got more money. And
That would be so much fun, though. We're always sitting
I played
around.
the lottery. I don't know if I won yet, but if I win the lottery, we're in.
We're sitting around all the time, and I'm like, we need like a virtual reality show.
I know, we need a
we're
camera on us
funny when there's
24/7.
nobody around.
Yeah.
We're funny, and we're like, dang, where's the cameras when you need it? Oh man. All right, guys. So we're gonna do something serious for you before we close out, because unfortunately our family has had some loss in the past few weeks, and we know that there's been others that we may not know about, but I know your uncle passed away.
Uncle John passed away. He battled lung cancer for a while. It wasn't the COVID-19 that got him, but he was battling cancer.
Yeah.
Liver cancer, I think it was, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And he passed away. Gosh, it's been 2 or 3 weeks now.
It's been longer than that,
But,
I think now, about 3.
And it's terrible because we can't get together because
Yeah.
of this stuff. So at some point down the road, we'll get to.
Yeah, and then our great friends, Jerry and Laurie Williams, lost their son, Jeremy. And
Way too young.
We couldn't go down there to be with them, and it's just just a sad situation that we can't be there for each other. Just yesterday, we found out that another good friend of ours, Miss Glenda Jacobs, passed away from cancer yesterday. And I've been in touch with her daughter and Miss Glenda's husband, Mr. Mike. Oh man, say prayers. Say prayers for all of our family and our friends that have lost loved ones, and that have some that are sick. And we want to just pray for you and reach out and give you virtual hugs until we can give you real hugs. So yeah, what would you like to do? We want to do something in honor and in memory.
Let's do Go West, I guess.
You want to do that one?
Is that good?
Yeah, that's a great song, but gosh.
It's hard to beat.
It is.
Or do Mama's for Mother's Day.
For
How about
Mother's
that?
Day.
Do that.
Okay, hold on. I got to get some water.
All
'Cause
right.
I'm not sure I can do that one.
You can do it. You can do it.
Well, I'm glad you changed it, because I know we did Go Rest High when Uncle Johnny died. We did that one. So there's a video already out there with that one. So this one, it's Mother's Day this weekend. And I know so many of y'all, your mothers are already passed. And so this would be a nice way to also remember your mothers who have gone on to heaven. So this is for all our friends and your loss. We love you. There's a voice now missing in our little country choir. Rock of Ages will never sound the same. God heard her singing, and heaven was not complete. Now mama's teaching angels how to sing. Mama's teaching angels how to sing. Heaven's halls are silent when mama sings. David lays down his harp, and heaven's bells won't ring when mama's teaching angels how to sing. The old home is now empty. Lord, it's so lonesome since she's been gone. And it's hard to know she won't return again. But I'll meet her in the morning on heaven's golden hills, where mama's teaching angels how to sing. Mama's teaching angels how
to see.
Heaven's halls are silent
Where mama
sees. David lays down his heart, and heaven's bells won't ring when mama's teaching angels how to sing. David lays down his heart, and heaven's bells won't ring when mama's teaching angels how to sing. Thank y'all so much. Keep in touch with us. Let us know what you want to hear next time. Thank you so much for your tips and your donations to us. We love you all.
Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.
Bye,
Keep it country.
guys. Keep it country always. I love